Bem-vindo ao Deep Dumps. No Deep Dumps, nossa missão é ajudá-lo a passar nos exames de certificação com confiança. Acesse os exames de prática mais recentes, PDFs e testes online, sempre atualizados conforme os padrões reais. Com nosso material pronto para o exame, você terá os recursos certos sempre à mão. Milhares de alunos confiam no Deep Dumps, e muitos conquistam a aprovação já na primeira tentativa. Oferecemos suporte 24 de julho por e-mail ou chat ao vivo. E nossos especialistas estão prontos para esclarecer dúvidas e orientá-lo passo a passo. Baixe as perguntas e respostas em PDF. Pratique com questões de qualidade e explicações claras. E avance rumo ao sucesso garantido.
Question 1. Which search string only returns events from host www3? Option A. Host equals. Option B. Host equals www3. Option C. Host equals www. Option D. Host equals www3. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Host equals www3. Question 2. By default, how long does Splunk retain a search job? Option A. 10 minutes. Option B. 15 minutes. Option C. 1 day. Option D. 7 days. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option A. 10 minutes. Question 3. What must be done before an automatic lookup can be created? Choose all that apply. Option A. The lookup command must be used. Option B. The lookup definition must be created. Option C. The lookup file must be uploaded to Splunk. Option D. The lookup file must be verified using the input lookup command. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. The lookup definition must be created. Question 4. Which of the following Splunk components typically resides on the machines where data originates? Option A. Indexer. Option B. Forwarder. Option C. Search head. Option D. Deployment server. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. Forwarder. Question 5. What determines the scope of data that appears in a scheduled report? Option A. All data accessible to the user role will appear in the report. Option B. All data accessible to the owner of the report will appear in the report. Option C. All data accessible to all users will appear in the report until the next time the report is run. Option D. The owner of the report can configure permissions so that the report uses either the user role or the owner's profile at run time. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. All data accessible to the owner of the report will appear in the report. Question 6. When writing searches in Splunk, which of the following is true about booleans? Option A. They must be lowercase. Option B. They must be uppercase. Option C. They must be in quotations. Option D. They must be in parentheses. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is Option B. They must be uppercase. Question 7. Which of the following searches would return events with failure in index net FW or WAN or critical in index? NetOps. Option A. Index equals net FW failure. And index equals NetOps WAN or critical. Option B. Index equals net FW failure. OR. Index equals NetOps 1 or critical. Option C. Index equals net FW failure. And index equals net ops. 1 or critical. Option D. Index equals net FW failure. OR index equals net ops OR. 1 or critical. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Index equals net FW failure. OR index equals net ops. 1 or critical. Question 8. Select the answer that displays the accurate placing of the pipe in the following search string. Index equals security source type equals access asterisk status equals 200 stats count by price. Option A. Index equals security source type equals access asterisk status equals 200 stats count by price. Option B. Index equals security source type equals access asterisk status equals 200 stats count by price. Option C. Index equals security source type equals access asterisk status equals 200 stats count by price. Option D. Index equals security source type equals access asterisk status equals 200 stats count by price. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Index equals security source type equals access asterisk status equals 200 stats count by price. Question 9. Which of the following constraints can be used with the top command? Option A. Limit. Option B. Use SPLK. Option C. Add totals. Option D. Field count. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Limit. Question 10. When editing a dashboard, which of the following are possible options? Choose all that apply. Option A. Add an output. Option B. Export a dashboard panel. Option C. Modify the chart type displayed in a dashboard panel. Option D. Drag a dashboard panel to a different location on the dashboard. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Modify the chart type displayed in a dashboard panel. Question 11. When running searches, command modifiers in the search string are displayed in what color? Option A. Red. Option B. Blue. Option C. Orange. Option D. Highlighted. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Blue. Question 12. Which of the following represents the Splunk recommended naming convention for dashboards? Option A. Description group object. Option B. Group description object. Option C. Group object description. Option D. Object group description. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Group object description. Question 13. How can search results be kept longer than 7 days? Option A. By scheduling a report. Option B. By creating a link to the job. Option C. By changing the job settings. Option D. By changing the time range picker to more than 7 days. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. By scheduling a report. Question 14. Which of the following is a Splunk search best practice? Option A. Filter as early as possible. Option B. Never specify more than one index. Option C. Include as few search terms as possible. Option D. Use wildcards to return more search results. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Filter as early as possible. Question 15. When looking at a dashboard panel that is based on a report. Which of the following is true? Option A. You can modify the search string in the panel. And you can change and configure the visualization. Option B. You can modify the search string in the panel. But you cannot change and configure the visualization. Option C. You cannot modify the search string in the panel. But you can change and configure the visualization. Option D. You cannot modify the search string in the panel. And you cannot change and configure the visualization. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. You cannot modify the search string in the panel. But you can change and configure the visualization. Question 16. Which of the following are common constraints of the top command? Option A. Limit, count. Option B. Limit, show %. Option C. Limits, count field. Option D. Show perk, count field. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Show perk, count field. Question 17. When displaying results of a search, which of the following is true about line charts? Option A. Line charts are optimal for single and multiple series. Option B. Line charts are optimal for single series when using fast mode. Option C. Line charts are optimal for multiple series with 3 or more columns. Option D. Line charts are optimal for multi-series searches with at least 2 or more columns. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Line charts are optimal for single and multiple series. Question 18. How are events displayed after a search is executed? Option A. In chronological order. Option B. Randomly by default. Option C. In reverse chronological order. Option D. Alphabetically according to field name. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. In reverse chronological order. Question 19. Which of the following is true about user account settings and preferences? Option A. Search and reporting is the only app that can be set as the default application. Option B. Full names can only be changed by accounts with a power user or admin role. Option C. Time zones are automatically updated based on the setting of the computer accessing Splunk. Option D. Full name, time zone, and default app can be defined by clicking the login name in the Splunk bar. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Full name, time zone, and default app can be defined by clicking the login name in the Splunk bar. Question 20. What is a primary function of a scheduled report? Option A. Auto-detect changes in performance. Option B. Auto-generated PDF reports of overall data trends. Option C. Regularly scheduled archiving to keep disk space use low. Option D. Triggering an alert in your Splunk instance when certain conditions are met. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Triggering an alert in your Splunk instance when certain conditions are met. Question 21. After running a search, what effect does clicking and dragging across the timeline have? Option A. Executes a new search. Option B. Filters current search results. Option C. Moves to past or future events. Option D. Expands the time range of the search. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B. Filters current search results. Question 22. Which command is used to review the contents of a specified static lookup file? Option A. Lookup. Option B. CSV lookup. Option C. Input look up. Option D. Output look up. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, input look up. Question 23. What must be done in order to use a lookup table in Splunk? Option A. The lookup must be configured to run automatically. Option B. The contents of the lookup file must be copied and pasted into the search bar. Option C. The lookup file must be uploaded to Splunk and a lookup definition must be created. Option D. The lookup file must be uploaded to the etc. apps, lookups folder for automatic ingestion. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. The lookup file must be uploaded to Splunk and a lookup definition must be created. Question 24. When sorting on multiple fields with the sort command, what delimiter can be used between the field names in the search? Option A. Pipe. Option B. $. Option C. Option D. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Question 25. Which time range picker configuration would return real-time events for the past 30 seconds? Option A. Preset, relative, 30 seconds ago. Option B. Relative, earliest, 30 seconds ago. Latest, now. Option C. Real-time, earliest, 30 seconds ago. Latest, now. Option D. Advance, earliest, 30 seconds ago. Latest, now. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, real time, earliest, 30 seconds ago, latest, now. Question 26. What is the correct syntax to count the number of events containing a vendor action field? Option A. Count stats vendor action. Option B. Count stats vendor action. Option C. Stats count vendor action. Option D. Stats vendor action count. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, stats count vendor action. Question 27. What is one benefit of creating dashboard panels from reports? Option A. Any newly created dashboard will include that report. Option B. There are no benefits to creating dashboard panels from reports. Option C. It makes the dashboard more efficient because it only has to run one search string. Option D. Any change to the underlying report will affect every dashboard that utilizes that report. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option D. Any change to the underlying report will affect every dashboard that utilizes that report. Question 28. By default, which of the following fields would be listed in the fields sidebar under interesting fields? Option A. Host. Option B. Index. Option C. Source. Option D. Source type. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, index. Question 29. Which of the following statements about case sensitivity is true? Option A. Both field names and field values are case sensitive. Option B. Field names are case sensitive. Field values are not. Option C. Field values are case sensitive. Field names are not. Option D. Both field names and field values are not case sensitive. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, field names are case sensitive. Field values are not. Question 30. What does the rare command do? Option A. Returns the least common field values of a given field in the results. Option B. Returns the most common field values of a given field in the results. Option C. returns the top 10 field values of a given field in the results. Option D, returns the lowest 10 field values of a given field in the results. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, returns the least common field values of a given field in the results. Question 31. When an alert action is configured to run a script, Splunk must be able to locate the script. Which is one of the directories Splunk will look in to find the script? Option A, $Splunk home, bin, scripts. Option B, $Splunk home, etc, scripts. Option C, $Splunk home, bin, etc, scripts. Option D, $Splunk home, etc, scripts, bin. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, $Splunk home, bin, scripts. Question 32. Which Boolean operator is always implied between two search terms, unless otherwise specified? Option A, OR. Option B, NOT. Option C, AND. Option D, XOR. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C, AND. Question 33. What does the values function of the stats command do? Option A, lists all values of a given field. Option B, lists unique values of a given field. Option C, returns a count of unique values for a given field. Option D, returns the number of events that match the search. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option B, lists unique values of a given field. Question 34. Which stats command function provides a count of how many unique values exist for a given field in the result? Set. Option A, DC, field. Option B, count, field. Option C, count by, field. Option D, distinct count, field. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, DC, field. Question 35. A collection of items containing things such as data inputs, UI elements, and knowledge objects is known as what? Option A, an app. Option B, JSON. Option C, a role. Option D, an enhanced solution. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, an app. Question 36. Which statement is true about Splunk alerts? Option A, alerts are based on searches that are either run on a scheduled interval or in real time. Option B, alerts are based on searches and when triggered will only send an email notification. Option C, alerts are based on searches and require cron to run on scheduled interval. Option D, alerts are based on searches that are run exclusively as real time. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, alerts are based on searches that are either run on a scheduled interval or in real time. Question 37. What is the purpose of using a by clause with the stats command? Option A, to group the results by one or more fields. Option B, to compute numerical statistics on each field. Option C, to specify how the values in a list are delimited. Option D, to partition the input data based on the split by fields. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A, to group the results by one or more fields. Question 38. How do you add or remove fields from search results? Option A, use field plus to add and field to remove. Option B, use table plus to add and table to remove. Option C, use fields plus to add and fields to remove. Option D, Use fields plus to add and fields minus to remove. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C. Use fields plus to add and fields to remove. Question 39. A field exists in search results, but isn't being displayed in the fields sidebar. How can it be added to the fields sidebar? Option A. Click all fields and select the field to add it to selected fields. Option B. Click interesting fields and select the field to add it to selected fields. Option C. Click selected fields and select the field to add it to interesting fields. Option D. This scenario isn't possible because all fields returned from a search always appear in the fields sidebar. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option A. Click all fields and select the field to add it to selected fields. Question 40. In the fields sidebar, which character denotes alphanumeric field values? Option A. Hash. Option B. %. Option C. A. Option D. A hash. Choose the correct answer. Correct answer is option C.